Hi, my name's Yvette. I'm going to do a voiceover video. I'm trying this out, so forgive me. So I'm going to do a little makeup routine that I usually do, and let's see what comes out of it, okay? First, I'm putting on some of the Becca Pearl Liquid Highlighter, just because my skin needs a little luminosity. So I'm putting some of that on first. Um, I love Becca products. I love it. So I put it all over my face. And then the excess, just rub it all over your shoulders or wherever. Now, I already have my eyebrows done because the eyebrows take a long time. So we're going to see. I mean, they're not perfect. But again, this is my first video, my first voiceover. So next comes my foundation. And right now, I'm mixing. I love to mix foundations, as a lot of people do. So I have the Urban Decay Up All Night, and it's 6.0, so it's very dark. But I mix it with the Flower right there by Drew Barrymore, and that's very light. So I mix that and see if I can maybe get a shade closer to my skin tone. So go ahead and I put that all over. Guys, this is going to be a long video. Forgive me. It takes me a long time to do my makeup. I don't edit. I don't know how to edit. I need to learn, and I'm going to learn. So forgive me. This video is like an hour long. I mean, it's like 50-something minutes. And it cut off because I'm doing it on my phone. This is like back to the original old school YouTube, where I have a freaking cell phone, an Android, and that's what I'm recording on. And yeah. So I mixed my foundation, and I'm now going to apply it to my skin, to my face. Let's see how it turns out. But, you know, we can always fix the foundation if it's not our color. I mean, you know, we kind of know how to do that, you know, with a little bronzer or a little highlighter or a little lighter concealer or whatever. You end up fixing it up. We all know the tips. So yeah, this is okay. I mean, it is a little light, but hopefully, I mean, I'll fix it up. By the end, it'll look more like my skin tone. And I use a kabuki brush. I use one, you know, just a regular brush. I don't have any expensive brushes. I do have some IT brushes. Those are cool, but I don't know. I just haven't used them. I want to keep them nice and pretty. So I'm using the old brushes that I have, and I love this. So I use the brush, and then if it doesn't work too well for me, I end up using my sponge, my little Real Technique sponge. I love that one. I've used beauty blenders. I use several sponges, but I like the Real Technique sponges. Those work for me best. So yeah, rub it all over. Chin, neck. And forgive me, I've been doing my makeup every day, and lashes, and I have glue stuck on my eyes, and I mean, I had a lot of damn problems. As you can see, I'm wearing a wig because I wanted to make this, you know, I want to look cuter. So I'm wearing a wig, and I have a little bit, it's a little lower on my forehead than where my real hairline is. And so I have to go and fix it with my fingers. So the foundation does, you know, so I'm kind of, that's what I'm doing. I'm fixing the foundation, and I'm trying to get the glue out of my eyes, and it's all fucked up. So excuse me. But yeah, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. I don't know how to do music or anything like that. I really would love to play some music in the back of my videos. Again, I don't know how to edit. I have a little photo director thingy on my phone, and it's free, and that's what I'm using. So I don't know if I'm going to do this right, or if I'm even going to download it. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm now putting or using my Real Technique spongy because the foundation just didn't look the way I wanted it to. So I'm kind of patting that foundation into my skin, hopefully trying to get a better foundation to work with. And normally what I do is after each step, normally I end up spraying, like I use the Pixie Glow Mist or whatever. I mean, whatever you have. If you have the e.l.f. spray or whatever you have, if you're using anything on your face, you know, to hydrate, like a setting spray or whatever, I always spray my face after each application normally, and I didn't do that. So, you know, the foundation and the powders and stuff, you can definitely see texture on my face. Again, I don't have the best skin either because I'm not a young girl anymore. I mean, I'm not an old woman, but you know, I mean, I'm almost 50, you know what I'm saying? So my skin has been through some shit. I've been out in the sun and I tanned and I messed up my skin a lot when I was younger. So girls and boys, y'all put on that sunscreen. If y'all are going outside, if y'all are driving, wherever, if you step outside, just put on that sunscreen because believe me, the sun will ruin your skin. It will ruin your skin. And it's so hard to get your skin to come back pretty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very, very difficult. My skin is horrible. But I still love to wear makeup and I want to look pretty and, you know, so I do try. I do try. So still putting that in. Again, it's going to take a long time for me because it takes a long time for me to do my makeup. And if y'all saw my table, I have all my crap just out on my table. It's crazy. And I pick up every day. I do pick it up right after I'm done. It's just that it's such a mess before I went. Next time I'll show y'all. Next video, I'll show y'all my table. So just a few little poses to see if my foundation looks okay. Now, what am I going to do next? Let's see. Oh, yes, concealer. Using the Tarte Shape Tape. And I am using, what color am I using? It's very light. And I like to put it, oh, it's rubbed off. It's just light. That's what it's called, light. And usually I just like to put it, I mean, I use a lot of concealer up under the eyes because, you know, I like to cover or to shine or to highlight right in the center of my face. So a little of my cheek area and then, of course, up towards the temples. I normally, I mean, I do what everybody else does. You know, I also have done my forehead and my nose and my chin, but normally I really, it's no big deal. I like basically just the cheek jaw area, you know, right there in the center, and then my what is it called, the cupid's bow area, and then a little bit on the chin because I don't want to highlight too much of my chin and look like Jay Leno. Sorry, Jay Leno, but you know, just a little bit. And then just pat that into my skin and blend it in as well as you can. And of course, just highlight wherever you want to highlight. I mean, you can highlight your forehead, the center of your nose, as everyone, you know, normally does. You can highlight the arch, your eyebrow arch, you know. And I like to wait just a little bit. Normally I wait a little longer for the concealer, not to dry, but I just wait, you know, like a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And then I put it in, I rub it into the skin or pat it into the skin. And I love watching YouTube videos. So believe me, I have watched so many beauty gurus. I love them all. I mean, I love them all. I love Jackie Ina. She is ridiculously sickening. She is amazing. I love her. I love Jackie Ina. She's so good and she deserves so much more. And it's starting to come. You know, she's starting to be blessed in bigger ways, but she deserves it. And she deserved it sooner than now. But, you know, better late than never. I love Alyssa Ashley. I mean, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Her face, her complexion, her hair, her skin. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And she's so talented as well. You know, I mean, her face and her makeup is amazing. Jacqueline Hill. Sorry, I don't know who Jacqueline Smith is. Oh, isn't Jacqueline Smith one of the Charlie's Angels? I think so. Anyway, Jacqueline Hill. Um, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous and she's rich and she looks rich. She looks expensive just by the way she does her makeup. She's so silly and goofy and funny and I love her as well. And she's done a lot of great things and congratulations to each and everyone that's, you know, coming up. All these YouTubers that started from the bottom, now they're here. You know what I'm saying? Congrats. There's so many. I mean, Nikki Tutorials, she's amazing as well. I love her. She's so super talented also. And she has come out with a lot of shit too. And, you know, whatever. She's amazing. There's so many. I like watching Jeffree Star. He's ridiculous. He's funny. He's talented. I don't get into the bullshit. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I'm talking about makeup. That's it. I'm looking at makeup. That's all I'm into. I don't care about anything else. You know what I'm saying? It's comic relief, you know, for me. And entertainment. And it also teaches me. So I like watching him as well. And I love Thomas Halbert. He's funny. He's talented. He's very cute. He makes me laugh. His faces, the way he talks, he's sarcastic and amazing and silly. Oh yeah, so I had to turn around and see what video was on because unfortunately I can't play music, but it was, I've never heard that song, so I need to pay attention. That Chris Brown with Drake and Nicki Minaj and I don't know, like it looked dark and S&M in it and it's amazing. The video looked amazing, so I need to check out the video. So yeah, and I'm sorry for the little compact being all up in my face. I also wear glasses. So yes, I wear a wig, I wear glasses, I wear a lot of makeup. I'm just all fucked up. But anyway, I do it for fun and I do it because I love it. So patting everything into my skin as well as I can. Now, on to the next step. Let me see. What should I do? Oh, I left something. Bronzer. That's what it is. I have to go and get it. Excuse me. Let me see. And I'm wearing a crazy outfit, so I'm not dressed from the bottom. From the neck down, I look crazy as hell. But yeah, so I'm looking for some bronzer because I didn't put it on the table. See, all this right here, all this could be just cut out. How can I cut it out? So I need to work on editing. So again, this video, it's raw and just crazy long. Okay, so I got two highlighters, two bronzers out, and I got the Anastasia Beverly Hill, her contour kit, both the cream and the powder. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little contour, or just a little contour on my cheek and a little bit on my nose, and let's see how this turns out. I'm not the best when it comes to bronzer. I mean, I've been doing makeup for a long time, but I'm one of those people that I rush through it. Sometimes I take my time and it comes out amazing. I look great, but I wanted to see if I could actually even do a voiceover video, because I've done a couple of videos, and it's so funny because I'm not a techie at all. I'm not good at doing stuff like techie stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, with the camera videos and recording and stuff like that. So I've recorded like 2 videos where I was actually, it was just, I was putting it on and, talking to the camera, talking to um, y'all out there, and it didn't record. I was like, what the hell? It didn't record. So I was like frustrated. I was like, oh, forget it. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to do a voiceover and see if I can do that. So let's see if this works out. The contouring the nose, and I'm not good at this. I know, or I've heard some YouTubers have said that it took them a year, and some even longer, and it's just a long time for them to realize or to learn how to do their nose contour. And I don't do it all the time. It looks great in pictures. It looks good under the right light, but in public, you go out and you put on all this bronzer and contour. I mean, it does look kind of funny. It does. I mean, people look at you and they look at the full face, the full glam face, and they're just like, whoa, she's got a lot of makeup on. That's what they're thinking. You can see their face. You can read it from their face that they're looking at you like, wow. And that's kind of dark, Yvette. That's a little dark, but again, it's my first time using this contour or this shade, and it is dark, but next time I use the one next to it, the little lighter one. But you can fix it up. It's just makeup. You can always fix it. Let's see how it looks. We'll see at the end. We'll see how everything turns out, because you can fix everything. Throw on some lashes, throw on a pretty lipstick, and bam, you look great. So I'm dealing with this for a minute because I don't like the way it came out. It is a little dark. Excuse me. Excuse me. And it's not, I mean, I went a little low as well on the contour. So let's see. And the nose, I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques. So, yeah, we are now at 18 minutes in. And for those, if y'all watch this video, for anyone who watches and stays till the end, because again, it's a long ass video. If y'all stay to the end, I would like for y'all to type in Pinky. Pinky, Pinky, Pinky. I want to see who does stay till the end. And if y'all are watching, I appreciate it. If y'all are watching me, I appreciate every single person that's watching me. If it's just one, that's amazing, because I want this. I want to get to know y'all. I want to have friends on YouTube. I want to have a little community and talk and gossip and, have fun and get to know each other on another level. Not just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'd like to do. I would like to come on here and do all kinds of stuff. I mean, I will put up videos of all kinds of stuff. I have tons of makeup, and I'm going to show y'all my makeup eventually, of course. But I have so much makeup, and I don't have anyone to come and, have their makeup done. I am barely starting to branch out, and start doing, faces, if I can get out there and put my name out there. I have a little Facebook page, and it's The Perfect Beat. And y'all check it out if y'all want. I mean, if y'all can. It's just, again, me doing my makeup and just different looks of me or friends, or, it's just a Facebook page. And it's the perfect beat. But yeah, so I went ahead and did my contour. Now let me fix all the creasing if there's any. There really wasn't too much creasing, which is great. Prepare my face for the powder. And I'm going to use I have tons of powder, but the powder I'm using is going to be the Fit Me powder. Of course, it's the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I guess I'll go ahead and straighten up while we're talking, or while I'm talking to y'all. And it's the light one. That's the one that I'm putting on right now. It is actually Fair 05. Fair. So that's the one I'm putting on. And then the one that I put on, like, the face, like, I guess it would be, it's just a face powder. Like, I don't know, like, it's not setting powder. It's like, the finishing powder. I use the Becca. Well, I use lots, but today I'm using the Becca Beige, and it's the multitasking. Oh, I love Becca. I love Becca products. I love Becca products. I love Becca products. And so that's what I'm using on my face. Like, the other parts where I'm not using the white Casper, the Friendly Ghost powder. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, I don't put any primer, eyeshadow primer. Normally, it's just a foundation, and then, I go in with my concealer if I'm wearing concealer, and then I put a little powder on there, or whatever, and start prepping for, the shadow. And I really wasn't too inspired today. I was looking through all my palettes, and I have a lot of makeup, again, and I haven't used it. Like, I don't use it because, I mean, I have a lot. So, my gosh, a lot of it is just there sitting, looking pretty. So, I went ahead and reached out to the Violet Voss palettes, and I thought I wanted to use the the Lorac Pro first. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to do a pinky look. So I went ahead and did the Violet Voss Pro, the Ride or Die palette. And the colors that I used there, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful colors in that palette, and I have yet to use it. I bought it. I wanted it so bad when it came out, so I went ahead and bought it last year. And nope, I haven't used it. I think I've used it once. So yeah, doing my powder, patting everything in, preparing. Anyway, again, I hope that, those, or anyone watching, will subscribe to my little channel. And I don't know, just, we can start YouTubing. If you have a channel, I'll watch you as well. I'll subscribe to yours as well, and let's be friends. But yes, hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know, hey, you did a horrible job. You suck. Don't be too mean, because I get my feelings hurt really easily. Really easily. That's a damn shame that I mean, as grown as I am, as old as I am, I should not get my feelings hurt like I do. But I do. I get my feelings hurt really easily. So there's no need to be super rude or mean or hateful. If you don't like me, you can just leave my site. You don't have to watch me if y'all think I'm disgusting or gross or ugly or fat or stupid or whatever, you know, that's okay, but you don't have to watch me and you don't have to tell me, because believe me, I'm my own worst critic. Aren't we all our biggest, worst critics? So, let's be nice. Let's be nice to each other. Life is too short to be mean and to be angry and hateful to people that we don't even know. So, I started doing my shadow, and first I went ahead with, and this is again the Violet Voss Ride or Die palette. So I went in with April, which is just a very light, uh, peachy, beigey shade, just to kind of prep, my lid for the shadows so they mix and blend more easily. Um, that's what I did. And I do both my eyes at the same time. I don't do one at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do one, finish it, and then go back and do the other. I do one shadow on the right, one shadow on the left, second shadow on the right, second shadow on the left, third shade on the right, third shade on the left. That's what I do. That's crazy, but that's what I do. So laying down a little more powder just in case I have some fallout, in case something drops on my face, because we all know that Violet Voss, or I don't know if we all know, but I learned that they are very, very, they're powdery, they're very pigmented, and if I use dark colors, I'll probably have some fallout. So, I don't want that on my foundation or my jaws, my cheeks, under my eyes, because then it'll just be all fucked up. So, I really didn't know what colors to use. I don't go in with a plan. I kind of just do what I do. I see something and I'm like, oh, let me use this. So, the first color that I laid down, a little above the crease, is called Kelly, I think. Let me see. Actually, it's called Nicole. Nicole! I had a friend named Nicole. Let's see, what's another Nicole? Nicole Concilio. She's a good YouTuber, beauty guru as well. She's amazing. She's talented. And she came out with her palette, and I bought it, and it's beautiful. I was dying to get it, and I did. She's good, and she's funny. So I went in with Nicole, which is like a little, I don't even know what colors, but how to come out. It's like a very light, it's a brown, but it's very light. It looks creamy. It looks like hot chocolate. It's a beautiful color. A light hot chocolate. So I went in with that, just a little above the crease. And we have to blend, blend, blend. Let's see how this blending job looks like. Let's see if I stay lazy, because I am lazy when it comes to blend. I mean, I can blend. I can do my makeup. But again, sometimes I just get so lazy and I'm like, I just want to hurry up and, do it, record, see how it comes out. So I need to stop that. I need to stop anticipating and being so anxious and trying to hurry up so I can watch the video and see if I did a good job. Because sometimes I don't even watch the video. I just, put it out there. I just put it out, and I don't know what I did or what I said, but I just put it out. Again, no editing or anything. I have a video on here about my living room decorations or whatever, and how I decorated my living room, and, that was like 6 or 7 minutes, and I just said whatever. So, okay, so, again, I went in with, Nicole, and then I went in with a beautiful, I started looking at like the yellows and the gold colors. So I went in with Paula. No, it's not Paula. It's Jane. I'm sorry, Paula. I'm sorry, Jane. It's Jane. I went in with Jane, and that's like a gold. Oh, it's a beautiful color. I should have just put it out there, but I should have shown y'all in the palette. So yeah, it's a gold, and I went ahead and put that into the crease as well. mixed it into Nicole. So I blended Jane and Nicole together. They became friends. Y'all let me know how that looks. Y'all leave comments and let me know how the shadow looks. I'd like for y'all to reach out and let me know what y'all think about the shadow. It was a little bit hard to blend. It was hard to blend for me. It started kind of skipping on the crease line, so I had to go with other colors and kind of mix it in. So I took a Wet n Wild little brush, and I don't even know what kind of brush I think it's a packer brush. It you know, one of those little small ones. It's a little hard, and so I think it's to pack your shadows on. And just because it's stiff, I went in with let's see, what color is it, because I always get it wrong. So I went in with Caitlin. Caitlin is almost like a rusty, beautiful, rusty, orangey shade. It's gorgeous. And yeah, I went in, forgive me for that. I went in with that color, and I just kind of put that into the crease, and then I started blending everything together. And that worked out nicely. And then I decided, because I wanted to use the golds. After I'd used the first gold yellowy color, I was like, ooh, you know, let me go ahead and do kind of a gold look, you know? It's not super, it's not loud. I mean, I would wear it. I would wear it to work. I don't care where I worked. It's wearable to me because I love color. So I'll pack on purples and grays and blues and pinks and greens, and it doesn't matter. Like Jay Kissa, she's amazing also. She's one of the girls that I like because, you know, she does color. I love it. So blending everything together. And then I'm going to go ahead and find a color for my lid. But yeah, it takes me a long time. Well, we all know that we have to blend, and it takes us a while. Like all that stuff, like, again, it takes a long time. All this could have been edited out, and, you know, I could have just gone from blending a little bit and then going to the lid. But again, I'm learning, and I will start getting better. So what y'all are watching is a beginner, a newcomer to the YouTube community, and I am going to learn how to do it. I don't have a fancy camera, and that's okay. I'm going to take it back to the old school days. So then I found my lid color, and the lid color is Jessica, and Jessica is... So I had to record a second part because my phone rang and it messed up my video. It stopped everything. So I had to do a second part. That's crazy. So, okay. So I went ahead and I put in Jessica, which was the gold color. And that came out lovely. And now I'm going back and I'm kind of mixing everything and kind of finessing it. So I went back and, you know, hit it up with Caitlin a little more, and then put a little more Nicole in there just to darken that. You know, the first go round, you know, when I started putting other colors in there, it kind of lightened up my Nicole, which is, you know, the brownie, the hot chocolate color. So I went in and kind of added a little more color here and there, but that's how I do my shadow. If it's too light, once I finish the initial setting of my shadows, I go back and you know, if it looks a little, you know, light in some areas, I go back and I kind of just, you know, put more color in. You have to be careful because some shadows, some palettes will muddy up. It will kind of mess up and your shadow looks brown and gross and all the colors mix up. And I've had that happen a few times, but you learn as you go along. You learn, you kind of what palette, and because you experiment with your makeup. I'm sure we all do. So I went ahead and just put everything in. Again, forgive me for putting the compact all up in my face, but that's what I normally do. I have to get up close to see certain things because I wear glasses and I can't see so close. So I have to look at this little mirror, this compact. Um, Now I'm taking the colors that I put on my lid and my crease. I'm going ahead and, putting them on the bottom of my eye, and I'm taking it right up under the lash, as close to the lash as I can get. To see how that looks, just putting a little color up under there and extending it out and meeting the top color. And I used Nicole at the outer is Nicole, and then I used the Jane, I believe. And then I used a little bit of Jessica and a little bit of Caitlin just to kind of give it some color, some warmth. And it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty. Y'all let me know what y'all think. My face looks very, very pale, very white. I still have that powder on, so I need to fix that up, and I will. So, again, if any of y'all have a YouTube channel out there, let me know so I can go and subscribe to your YouTube channel and I can watch what you do. If you have hobbies or if you have something that you do, I love watching YouTube. That's what I do. We have cable, we have Netflix. My husband likes watching Netflix. I like doing and watching YouTube. We pay a lot of money for cable. As y'all know, cable is freaking expensive. And we don't even watch it. The only thing that I'm watching right now is the assassination of Gianni Versace. OMG. OMG. I love that show. That show is great. The guy who plays the killer, what's the name? Andrew Cunanan. Ugh, man, he's doing an amazing job because he is so scary. He is so scary. I mean, psychopath. He plays perfect to perfection, so he's good. Ricky Martin did a good job playing Versace's lover, and I mean his partner. He did a good job. I love Penelope Cruz. Oh, she's playing Donatella so good. And did y'all see the Versace fashion show that they put out on Instagram? Oh my gosh, Donatella Versace is everything. She's everything. She's so tiny, but beautiful and talented. And Gianni Versace was amazing as well, and so sad. But the movie is amazing. So y'all watch it. Y'all try to, if y'all haven't watched it, do on demand and get into it. It's amazing. So for blush, I'm using the, why am I making faces like that? That was ugly. So for blush, I'm using the Juvia's Place Volume 2, which are the pinks, the lighter shades. I have both. And the other one I use, you have to be very, very careful because they are so pigmented. So you have to be very careful. Use a light hand. I'm using an angled blush brush from Wet n Wild. I love the Wet n Wild brushes. I have these that I'm using now, and I just bought the I guess the elite ones, the better ones, the royal, the rose gold ones. Oh, so pretty. Oh, and it was so bad when I was doing like the bronzer and the blush. My hair quotes, quotation marks, air quotes, kept getting in my face, and I hated it. So it's all up in my face. It's tickling me. It's scratching. All right, so now I'm doing more bronzing. That is dark, and that's Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's the color that I use. But man, it looks really, really dark on this camera that I have. It does not look that bad in person, in real life, real time. But it looked super dark on camera, and I was like, whoa! But I fixed it up. You can go in and lighten it with a clean brush, just kind of, and because it's so easy. I mean, Anastasia Beverly Hills products are beautiful. I mean, she's amazing. The brand is amazing. She has a skill of knowing what to put out there. I love all of her products, all of her products. And I have pretty much most of her products, or most of her palettes anyway. Oh, and I know I have every single one of her highlighters. In fact, I just got through buying the Anastasia Glow Kit. And I know everybody said, oh, it's chunky and this, that, and the other. It doesn't matter. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills. And now I have all of her collection. So, yeah, I had to take the hair down because the hair kept getting in my face and it just bugged the hell out of me. So I had to take it down and finish up my bronzing because my face, again, very, very white. So I went ahead and fixed that up and toned the whiteness down a little bit. And hopefully, you know, it looks a little better to y'all out there. Again, if y'all stay to the end, if y'all do stay to the end, y'all go ahead and put Pinky. Go ahead and put that in. Text that to me or whatever you call it. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Let's be friends. Follow me. And I'll follow you. But wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, gosh, so many YouTubers, they get out there and they get out there and they're just like, bam, they blow up. That is amazing. That is inspiring to me. And just, you know, and they do makeup because they taught makeup and they have a great personality. I think that's amazing. Now, could I do that? Never. They get out there and they do something every single day. And I have so much makeup and I still don't get out there and do a video every single day because I have a lot of stuff to do here at the house. I mean, and you know what? It's so funny because, you know, I'm 48 years old. My children are grown. They're all living their own lives. I have 2 grandbabies. My family is small. I'm married. I've been married. I've been with my husband for 22 years. And, I mean, basically, I'm a stay-at-home housewife. Now, I mean, I've always worked up until a few years ago. But, yeah, I mean, my children are out of the house, and basically, this is what I do now. This is one of my hobbies, and I don't get out there and do it every day. I do it once in a while, and I'm so lazy, but what I do here at the house is like clean and a little bit of cooking and doing the, you know, laundry and, you know, basically organizing my home. I mean, I love doing stuff like that. And now I hope to do, you know, videos of me doing makeup or showing you what I have decorated or what I have organized. Just little things like that. Oh, and this is really cool because, you know, I've seen YouTubers, they do their, oh, and this looks gross because my wing liner, I am not a wing liner girl. I mean, I'm not good at it. Sometimes it comes out great, and sometimes, more likely, it comes out like shit. This is one of those times. It came out too thick, but I used a brush that I've seen a lot of beauty gurus when they do their liner. They're using, like a, a little brush, a very small brush, and they use the gel liners, and they just basically paint it on their eyes, and it looks so pretty. I mean, there are so many um gurus that that do that, and it looks amazing on them. I need to learn, because to be honest with you, for years when I did my makeup, and ever since I've been doing my makeup up until recently when I started watching YouTube, um I always used the Maybelline red pencil liners, and you'll see, because that's what I tightline with and stuff, but um that's what I've always used. So my muscle memory basically is used to and recognizes the pencil. So when I do something different, like this um, brush or another type of instrument to do my eyes, it feels funny. It feels off, because for years I've always used the Maybelline red pencil. But throw on a pair of lashes, honey, and everything looks great. Yeah, my hair is just like, and this hair, this wig is so beautiful, and it's so long. I don't know how women can do it with long, beautiful locks. I mean, I wish I had long, luxurious locks. Um, I just don't know how they can do it. I mean, it's heavy. It sticks to the back of your neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, you get very hot, or I do. And I'm just like, how do they tolerate it? And they wear it up. I mean, they wear it fixed daily. I'm talking about like Kim Kardashian and all of her sisters, and these people that are celebrities, entertainers. Oh, I dropped it, and it got all over my leg, and it went and fell on the carpet, and it left a little black mark, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, but anyway, picked it up, and we start again. But I don't see how they can wear their long hair like that. I mean, I guess maybe they wear it, and as soon as they go home, they put it up or something. I don't know. I just start thinking about what do these celebrities who look beautiful on camera do when they get home? Do they take off their clothes and all of a sudden put on like their old sweats with holes in them, and just big fluffy socks, and just walk around the house like that? Or do they stay dressed, and are they, they take, because I know we take our shoes off here at the house. I mean, I don't know if other people do that, like celebrities and stuff, or do they walk around in heels all day? I don't know. I like to think about stuff like that. I'm like, what do they do? Are they like us? Are they really like normal people? Because I know that I can be dressed to the nines and look amazing, all sucked in and snatched and makeup done, and wear a real pretty wig, or just fix my hair, because my natural hair is very short. It's cut very short, like a pixie cut. And I wear the wigs just, for YouTube, and just to, I don't know, just to be different, because I like change, and I like wearing makeup. I like playing with my wigs. My husband likes it as well. Um, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can be dressed up and go out to dinner or go to a party or whatever, and then when I come home, I'm like taking clothes off. My shoes come off, and my whatever Spanx or whatever undergarment I'm wearing comes off, and I put on the sweats or the shorts and just a big t-shirt or whatever, a tank, and that's what I do. The pretty clothes go back into the closet on the hanger. Anyway, okay, so I did my yeah, my wing. Can y'all see? It looks crazy, but whatever. Yeah, getting all up close and personal. Hi. Hi. I look crazy with no lipstick on. So I'm doing my lashes. And everything keeps falling. Like, I have everything. Like I said, my table is full of freaking makeup. So everything's falling. So I'm putting on my mascara. And what I'm using is the Luminous. What is it called? Let me get it. Okay, now that we're done with the Violet Voss, I am using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. And I love her. She's nice and dark and just, I love it. I love it. But realistically, you know, when you wear lashes, it doesn't matter what you wear. I mean, the bottom lashes, yeah, but it doesn't matter what you wear on top. Just something to coat them and get them all spidery so you have a base and a foundation for the fake lash to sit on. But yeah, that's what I'm using today. I remember when, I guess, was it Tarte had the big sale when all of their mascaras were $10. I have like 6 or 7 mascaras in my makeup drawer right now. And I mean, yeah, that's crazy. They're brand new. I haven't opened them, but I had, you know, that gave me the opportunity to try out different types of mascara, because the mascara that I always buy is the roller lash, the pink one, the Benefit. And I love that one. That one works really, really good. Now, the one I'd like to try, because I hear great things, is the Bad Girl. And I thought it was like Rihanna's brand or something, because, you know, Bad Girl, Riri. But I want to try that. I heard great things. So we'll check that out eventually. So yeah, putting on some lashes. And the lashes that I wear, I mean, I buy tons of lashes, and a lot of them are the cheapy lashes. You know, people sell them online, Amazon. You can go on Poshmark. You can go on Depop or even Mercari. And there's people that sell lashes inexpensive. Poshmark, not inexpensive. Everything there is very expensive. And shipping is what kills you, because not only is the makeup expensive, but the shipping is like close to $7 on top of that. So you're like, damn. Anyway, yeah, my lashes kept falling. It's crazy. So I had to cut these lashes, but they're inexpensive lashes, but they're really cute. The band is not thick. It's a thin band. I had to cut them a little bit, and I should have cut them a little longer, because, you know, they still were a little, I mean, I should have cut them a little shorter, sorry, because they're still a little long at the end. And I like the ends to kind of flip up, like to go up instead of down. And what happened is that they went down. I mean, when I put them on and they glued, they kind of attached themselves naturally. And I didn't want to redo them, so I just let them stay where they were. Because if not, you know, you had to pull them off and restart. And I hate that mess. So I went ahead and just did my lashes and let them sit. Let them fall where they, let them lay where they fall, or fall where they lay, whatever the freaking saying is. I just left them where the hell they wanted to go. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry that I'm looking down and, yeah, doing these damn lashes. Lashes are a pain in the butt. They really are. Like, that's something that maybe I should do at the beginning. Not put them on, but cut them, get everything out, and have everything like arranged, ready to go. Because normally I'm like, oh, I have to get the lashes out of the little dish, and then cut them, measure them, and then cut them, and then glue them, and then wait for them to dry, and then put them on, and then make sure that they're really on, and then kind of mess with them, and make sure that they're attached. And sometimes they're attached at the ends, but the middle is, you know, hanging. It's not, you know, on your lash. It's just crazy. It's a pain in the butt. What we do to look gorgeous is amazing. We do so much, and we look good, ladies. We look good. Ladies and gentlemen, when you do your makeup and you put on them falsies and you put on that beautiful lip color and you have your face just beat to the gods and your highlight is popping and your hair is flawless and you got the outfit going on. I mean, y'all look gorgeous. We do. We look good. But we work hard at it. It takes a lot to look good. And it's expensive too. But man, it's fun to do, isn't it? It's fun dressing up. I love it. I love it. I love playing. I love putting on my makeup. I love color. I love everything about it. Everything. And my husband is like, that looks the same as this, that, or the other. And I'm like, no, it's not the same. It's different. I have so many palettes and so many colors that they look the same. But I'm keeping everyone. I love they say only keep what you love in your home, right? That's what that minimalist living is all about. You just have, what you love in your home, what you truly love. I truly love everything in my home. If I didn't, I wouldn't have it in my home. So everything from my L'Oreal voluminous mascara to the stuffed animals in the closet for my grandkids, to the skulls that I collect that are here and there laying throughout my home, um, to, a perfume bottle that I use for decoration here in my makeup room, whatever, an old blanket that my kids grew up with. I love it all. And that's why it's here. So I'm one of those that has a lot of stuff and I hold on to a lot. And I guess that would be called hoarding, but I'm not a hoarder. And if I am, I'm a hoarder who organizes everything and is clean and keeps it nice and tidy. But I don't consider it hoarding. I consider it like my makeup. I collect it like I do. I see a beautiful palette or I see a beautiful brush or I see whatever and um it's art. It's so pretty to me. It's like art to me. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And I will, arrange it and I will put it up on my, shelf or whatever. And, I hate using them because then it messes the beautiful palette up, but you have to use them. That's what they're for. But there's a lot that I don't use. There's a lot that I just keep on display, limited editions. I love them and I keep them just like my husband collects comic books and toys. I collect my makeup. I collect my Monster High dolls. I collect a lot of little things just like he collects his things. And, you know, I have my little room and he's got his little room. And yeah, we get along just fine. But the lashes, yeah, finally put them on. Um, Left them the way where they sat, and they look okay. The eyes look good. Um, of course, everything looks good when you throw on them lashes. Your eyes look even better. And then we're coming to the finale. We're coming close to the end, and I just have a few more steps to go. Again, my apologies for this video being super long. I mean, it's really my first video voiceover. Forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and do my lip. Powder my face again. Put on my Pixie Mist. I love the Pixie collection. It's so pretty and it's so good. And you know what? It's funny because it started off so inexpensive and now it's pretty high. I mean, it's getting up there now. I mean, I don't know, like drugstore makeup is getting up there. But True Blue, Wet n Wild, they're still, doing their thing and they're doing it well and they're doing it at a great price for us, and that's why they are really, really big and making lots of money because they're amazing. They do a really good job and they keep their prices down. And I so appreciate that. Thank you, Wet and Wild. Love it. Elf is even going up. So there's the red pencil. There's the Maybelline red pencil that I use. And of course, got to bring out the lighter so it makes it even more creamy and it makes it just glide on. I'm going to go ahead and tight line and make sure that you don't see any of my eye, that the lashes look as natural as they can for being falsies. Um, that way you don't see the band or you don't see the white of my eye. And of course, I put on the black on the inner eye just because it makes it look. With this, I decided to wear the black liner with this eyeshadow look. I do change it up depending on what type or color that I wear. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about the Kylie Weather collection. I took a good look at it the other day. I want it first of all because I love Kylie Cosmetics. I love her stuff. I have quite a few of her palettes. I want to go ahead and get this. I haven't bought it yet, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get both palettes. The Calm Before the Storm, which is the pastel, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get the other one. What's it called? After the Storm, or what's it called? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the name. The Calm Before the Storm, and then the other one, the darker, sexier one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to get the highlighters or anything like that. Just the palettes, the eyeshadow palettes. And of course, her lipsticks are amazing, but I'm not going to get any of her new lipsticks. But yeah, so I went ahead. I did my lips. So now for the lips. I did a super bright orange color. And it is the MAC. Where is it so I can find it? I love a bright lip. I really do. And I'm lost. I can't find it. Where did it go? But yeah, it's the retro, or God, what is it? It's the amazing ones. And I think, did they discontinue them or what happened? Anyway, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I went ahead and put on the orange, and I love it. It's bright. It's beautiful. And, oh, I found it. It's the MAC. Yeah, and I can't read it. It's so tiny and it's rubbed off. Wow, Yvette. I'm sorry, y'all. It's orange. But I love the applicator. It's so good. You don't need a lip liner. This will outline your lips for you. I love it. And I have a few of those. I love them. So yeah, went ahead and did the orange. And I did one coat, and that wasn't enough. So I'll go back and do a second coat. But yeah, then finish up with, of course, your setting spray. And what I like to do after I do put on the setting spray, and oh, of course, we can't forget, you got to do highlight too. But I did my setting spray first. And what I do, and it came out like it was raining, like it was storming, like it was after the storm or whatever. I'm talking about it was storming. It just wet my face. The first spray went and it just hit my face. So I don't know if you can see it because I haven't seen it, but we'll see. We'll watch it together. And I had to, what I do is I dab it and I use a sponge and I kind of, pat my face with it and make sure that it goes into my skin. So it went everywhere. It just splashed me. You can see that. Look at that. My goodness, that's like raindrops. So I'll go ahead and I put that into my skin, pat it in there, and then the finale, which is the highlight, of course. And went ahead and used another Becca product for the highlight. And I used the, which one is it? It is the bronze quartz. Oh, I'm sorry, smoky quartz. It's the Becca Smoky Quartz. Beautiful. I want to go ahead and get her new one if y'all have seen it. It's pink. It's Parisian Lights. She did it with well, it's a collaboration, and I forgot who it's with, but it's a French lady. I forgot her name. Forgive me. Anyway, I went ahead and I used a fan brush. If y'all can see, it's really, really nice. You can see it just shining and glowing and so pretty. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the video. And again, my apologies for it being so long. I appreciate everyone or anyone who watched it, even if you watched a few minutes. Leave some comments. Hit subscribe. Let's be friends. Again, Pinky, if y'all stay to the end. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I will do some more videos. Hopefully, I will learn to edit. If y'all can give me some tips out there, that would be amazing because, again, I'm new at this. My videos, I don't know how to edit. I don't know what I need to do. But thank you very much for watching, and